Imagine this. You're standing at a crossroads. One path is familiar, safe. The other is uncertain. But something about it calls to you. You feel stuck, like life keeps happening to you instead of you shaping it. Now imagine you're holding a map that doesn't just show you the way, but transforms you as you walk it. That map is Stephen Covey's The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, a book that's more than words. It's a journey, a quest to become the person you've always known you could be. Welcome back to Uncle Joseph Speaks, where we unlock the secrets to a life well lived, one powerful lesson at a time. Today, I'm not just telling you about a book, I'm handing you a compass, a way to navigate life with purpose and power. Stay with me, because this story could change everything. Let me take you to a moment in my life, a time when I felt like I was drifting, working hard, chasing goals, but never really feeling fulfilled. I was doing a lot, but was I really moving forward? One evening, feeling lost and restless, I picked up Covey's book, and from the very first page, it was like someone switched on a light. Covey wasn't just talking about success. He was showing me how to build it from the inside out. There's this powerful story in the book about a man struggling with his work and family life. He's frustrated, exhausted, always reacting to crises. And Covey tells him, private victories precede public victories. That hit me like a thunderbolt. The first 3 habits are all about mastering yourself, being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first. I remember one night, after reading about being proactive, I looked at my own life. How often I blamed circumstances or other people for my stress. Covey made me realize I was choosing to react. I wasn't taking charge of how I responded. So I tried something new. The next time stress hit me, instead of reacting, I paused. I took a breath and asked myself, what can I do differently right now? It felt awkward at first, like I was fighting my instincts. But slowly, I felt this power rising inside me, a sense of control I hadn't felt in years. Then came habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Covey asks you to imagine your funeral. What do you want people to say about you? What legacy are you building right now? That question hit me like a punch to the gut. I realized I was chasing success without knowing why. So I wrote down my vision, not just career goals, but what I wanted to stand for: integrity, kindness, purpose. It changed how I made decisions. It gave me a sense of direction, like a lighthouse in a storm. And then, put first things first. This one was like a wake-up call. We all fill our lives with urgent things, but not always the important ones. Covey talks about the time management matrix, where most people get stuck in what's urgent but not important. I looked at my own schedule, back-to-back meetings, endless tasks, little time for growth or reflection. So I did something radical. I started saying no. No to things that didn't align with my vision, and yes to what truly mattered. Suddenly, my life wasn't just busy. It was meaningful. The next 3 habits are about working with others, thinking win-win, seeking first to understand, then to be understood, and synergizing, combining strengths to create something greater. One day at work, a colleague and I clashed over a project. I was frustrated, ready to dig in my heels. But then I remembered habit 5, seek first to understand. Instead of arguing, I asked him to explain his perspective, and I actually listened. What happened next stunned me. He softened. opened up, and suddenly we weren't fighting anymore. We were collaborating, creating solutions together. That's the power of empathy, of truly understanding before being understood. And finally, habit 7, sharpen the saw. It's about renewal, taking care of your body, mind, heart, and soul. I realized I'd been burning out, pushing without pausing to recharge. So I made time for reflection, for exercise, for learning. And guess what? It didn't slow me down. It made me more effective. The real secret of the book? It's not about quick fixes. It's about fundamental change, building character, becoming someone worth following, not just in success, but in how you live. I started to see life differently, less like a race and more like a journey where growth happens from the inside out, where real power comes from aligning your actions with your deepest values. So here's my challenge for you. Pick one habit today, just one. Maybe being proactive or listening more than you speak. Try it. Live it. See how it changes the way people respond to you, and more importantly, how you see yourself. And as always, stay wise, stay curious, and never stop growing.